I think we do need to listen to our doctors, but what do you do when you've done everything they say and you're still not better? I think it's just how we're built. We're conditioned to go to the doctor, the tools, the prescription pad, and that's it. It's just it's our model. It's Western medicine. And it's not common in other places. It's just very common here. I think that people can feel better. We know that. We've seen that over and over again. And so we want to help people do that. Oh. Doesn't he go like this?
He's like, are you recording?
Oh. We need to get this digitized before something happens to this.
So this is 2006.
Yeah, he was just gonna start preschool down at the school. We were really concerned about his safety.
Yeah, it was hard. One of the things I noticed, and I don't even know if I should be saying this, he got stared at a lot because of how he looked. He was big. That kind of pissed me off, however you want to say it, or so, yeah, I was more.
Well, we got a lot of stares because he was always bruised up and banged up from his drop seizures, and then on steroids with his weight.
Let's go see your brother. Yeah.
They're so cute. Zaki started having seizures when he was only 4 months old, and by the time he was 5, he had had hundreds of thousands of seizures. I thought that they would definitely be able to tell me why this was happening. I didn't understand in the world of neurology, you just usually don't know. And so we really didn't get any answers as to why, but things were getting very severe. They were progressing pretty quickly. He would have early morning seizures in which he would stop breathing, and his lips would, turn purplish blue in his nail beds, and medications wouldn't stop those. We recently discovered that he has a rare genetic condition, CSNK2B, a gene mutation that causes severe developmental delay and uncontrollable seizures. He makes number 30 in the world. It was just a completely out of control situation. We had been through 17 pharmaceuticals, and Zaki had transitioned to being on hospice when he was 9 years old. I definitely felt hopeless. You just feel like, like 100-pound sandbags on your shoulders. And it's hard to move forward feeling like that. It didn't matter what we did. We just couldn't stop it.
Yeah, there's a smile.
She used to eat orally up until probably a year and a half ago. So she was probably 6.5, 7 almost. And now we switched and we got her a tube so that we could get more nutrition in her because we couldn't keep up, and at least we can get stuff in her and that.
She's got a lot of personality and a lot of attitude.
She does.
You've got to look through
for her rough
some of the veil.
Maggie was born typical, and at 6 weeks she started having seizures and totally rocked our world.
It was 500-600 a day. I was thinking, this is probably it. She's not going to have any quality of life.
And we just tried everything we could. We had her on 6 different pharmaceuticals at one point, 4 different anticonvulsants, and then 2 to deal with the side effects of the other 4. And she still was seizing constantly.
I joined the military in, I don't even want to say the year, and spent a year in Iraq. It was the most dangerous place in the world at the time. I was hit with a rocket-propelled grenade. I mean, when I got rocked, I didn't even hear the explosion. I just remember the flash of heat. You know, everything kind of slows down. You know, I suffered for many years with a mild traumatic brain injury and definitely PTSD. I noticed I was not doing good. I know that I was short-tempered and sleep was non-existent, and I just kind of sucked it down and, you know, did my thing, went to go see my Army docs. You know, you're trying to maintain yourself and function as a normal person, but you feel like you're kind of in a shell too. Taking pills was not helping.
Oh, this is cool. Look at Mama. I love you, Bubs. We fortunately received some counseling services through hospice, and we had the most amazing counselor. She told me about Joel Stanley, and we found cannabis, found CBD, Charlotte's Web. So that's kind of all she wrote after that. So he took his first dose of Charlotte's Web July 19th of 2012. And within hours, his seizures remitted. They were less frequent, they were less severe, and then he didn't have another seizure for close to 4 years.
I remember Zaki when he was doing a lot better, when the seizures started to reduce a little bit.
I love looking back at that time.
His personality just kind of just flourished.
Yeah.
Here, that one's yours. 3, 2, 1, go. Why you gotta run from me?
Ooh, nice recovery. Zaki loves to be outside. He loves to just play and build things, and all of those things were just so hard before. But there are definitely still some challenges. I mean, there's collateral damage from that many seizures. I know that Zaki wants to drive, and he's not gonna be able to drive. You have to be able to read, but he'll be able to be productive and happy, and I think he's already changed the world. So there's a lot of people who can't say that by the end of their lives, and I know that Zaki has. I mean, one option would be to heal your child and then just go on with life and just say, man, we really won that, and just move on. I could not do that. I know that there were so many other families that needed at least the potential to try cannabis and hemp. So Realm of Caring really was just birthed out of sheer necessity. We had to get the word out to families that there's a potential option here. And originally, hemp was not legal. You had to move to Colorado. So we had this huge influx of families. I mean, over 500 families came here.
It was right before she turned a year old. I had seen one of the stories, and I know it was Heather and Zaki. I came out to Sean and I said, Sean, there's something about this cannabis sativa. We had made the decision that we were gonna pack up and leave East Tennessee and head for Colorado.
It was a big moment in our life. I think it was a big turning point in the fact that we could do something to save our daughter.
Let's do it, girlfriend. Maggie was 17 months old when we started our cannabis.
It was our last ditch effort. It was our last chance to try and save her life. Realm of Caring was there.
Since we gave her that first dose, instantly we saw her digestive tract pick up. Within 3 months, she had a 30% reduction in her seizures. And now she probably had like a 90% reduction in her seizures. And just 2 months ago, we found out the genetic condition that she has. It's RARS2, RARS2, just a genetic mutation that she has. And she's, 1 in 50 out of the entire world. Her quality of life has exploded drastically. She can enjoy her brothers. She has voluntary movement.
We're seeing more and more of her get revealed, which is just amazing.
We got out here in October of 2013. No doubt in my mind, by Christmas, she would have been gone. And we just celebrated an 8th birthday. I consider that a success. I think we really take each day and see it as a treasure.
I was looking up, some of the data on cannabis and how it would affect me. And I did it a couple of times and I felt great. I wasn't anxious. It was helping me. So when I first started going to the realm of caring, when I saw the kids that were struggling through, their seizures and disorders and things like that, and they were using cannabis to help them out, I wanted to help them out any way I could. I'm lucky. It's just me, like I'll be okay. But these parents, they're stressed out all the time. I can't help but connect with them. Whenever I think about Heather, the only facial expression I think about Heather is a big smile. She's my anchor. She is my connection to the realm. She's touched more people than I believe that she even knows.
This is our recently published paper of our data over the last 4 years. We co-published this with Johns Hopkins University. It showed scientifically what we thought we knew anecdotally. They're doing much better. They're sleeping better. They go to the hospital less. Their anxiety's reduced. So that's kind of funny because that's my name right there. The mama, the published researcher, which is hysterical. I never imagined that this would be my life, but I'm so thankful that it is, because Zaki is still here. And it's a way that I'm able to make meaning of 10 years of suffering. Good job. I'm really proud of that. Good job, Maggie.
I don't know if there's one word that could encompass
No.
what the realm of caring is. Support, but it's a community of people, but it's research. There's just so much, and it's expanded and grown to something so much bigger than any of us could have even imagined.
I want to put a tree house in here.
Yeah.
Things have changed a lot.
That could be my satellite right here.
Okay. We helped 22 states pass some sort of legislation that would allow for cannabis as therapy. The community is really what this is about. I mean, the plant was a catalyst, but it's 100% about community. You're not alone. We're here with you, and that is the realm of caring.